Grand Rising. Welcome to Early Bird Tea with your girl Rachel Listens. Okay, I hope you're ready. I'm here to deliver this motivation devotional, and I hope you are ready to receive it. Get you some tea, get you a little notebook, get you whatever you need to be able to receive what I'm about to deliver. Okay, are you ready to pick up what I'm putting down? Because I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if I'm ready. Hey, today is our last day of In Love and Always Arguing. I'm so sad to see this devotional end. I'm actually really sad because this one was so good. I wish it just continued for 5 more days. I could have done this for 2 weeks. But we've covered so many topics. We've covered just things about communication, things about being in relationships and people getting you upset, and just how to carry yourself and manage your situations. And this is going to be a bittersweet moment, okay? The first recommended reading, and the only recommended reading, is, I always have a hard time saying this, Ecclesiastes 4:9-12. So Ecclesiastes 4:9-12 says, 2 people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, 2 people lying close together can keep each other warm. But how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attached and defeated, but 2 can stand back to back and conquer. 3 are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easy to break, okay? 3 are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easy to break. I was going to say a pun, but I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't think it was going to be appropriate. But it's okay. 2 are better off than one. And I fully know this because I've tried to be a Wonder Woman and tried to do so much by myself and realized that it was not that simple. And I came to the realization that I do need a team. But when you're strong and you're big-headed and you know deep down in your heart that you're fully capable, if you put your mind to it, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that 2-10, make a team, win, blah, blah, blah. No, you want to conquer. You want to accomplish. You want to get it done and get it right. And another big thing for me is when I started my small business, I used to be when I look back at this, I want to know that this was only possible because of God's doings and my doings in terms of listening and moving when I need to move and so on and so forth. That's what I used to tell myself. So I didn't really want a team. I didn't really want to work with people. And another thing is, working with people is a lot. It's quite difficult. But I came to the realization that I was going to have to regardless, because right now, because I didn't build my team then, right now things are a little stagnant because I didn't set the foundation that I needed for my business to run without me, or my business to run with me, but with me just playing certain roles in it pertaining to just the creativity aspect or the creation or the physical doings of stuff. But when it comes to IT, editing, and all this other stuff, I know I don't like to do that stuff, but at the same time, it's I haven't really put somebody in place to take care of it. I had somebody, it didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. I have somebody new. It's just now, life is so busy that I'm always, trying to fit time to, meet with the person. But regardless, the point of the story was teams are great. Learn how to be a team player, okay? Anywho, let's get into the devotional. And the devotional's title is, And the Winner is Us. And the winner is us right here. The winner is us. We're a team too, okay? The winner is us. There shouldn't only be one winner in an argument. You've fallen for the enemy's tricks. If one of you feels defeated and beaten after a disagreement, you can avoid a lot of damage just by changing your perspective about disagreement. Remember that you both have the same enemy. Therefore, both of you should not allow the enemy to have any access to what you are building. Don't open the door for any of his devices, whether it's by lashing out or putting up a wall. Ooh, Lord. Sorry, I had to readjust. As y'all know, or as you should know, I am still hurting because I hurt myself. But yeah, there's like, we're all on the same team. And that goes for you and your boss, because he wants his business to grow and you want to get your paycheck. Everybody has their reasonings for being on a team. Your relationship, everything, your relationship with your family, we're all on the same team. We were all put together, and like in this family, like we belong to be copacetic with one another and just like be able to live and understand. So we need to remind ourselves constantly that we are all on the same team. That way we stop fighting our allies. Okay, you don't want to fight your allies. It's like back in the day in World War II. It's like, just imagine US and I don't know, British band together. I'm not good with history, so don't judge me, but just imagine US and the British band together, and then out of nowhere the British want to turn around and start like aiming at Team US, and it's like, no. We all have one common enemy. We are all fighting the same person. Like, let's get our priorities straight. Let's target what we came here to target, not one another, okay? And sometimes that be happening. Friends, do that. That's why black on black crime exists and white on white crime exists, okay? That's what I'm trying to combat by being here. Those little things that create division, even in Christianity and having a relationship with our Father. Religion creates division, okay? Eat that up. Eat that up. If your partner points out a character flaw or habit that is not conducive to what you are building, do not get into attack mode. Ask God to give you the patience and understanding you need to hear about yourself. Love is not only about hearing someone tell you why they love you 24/7. You will never grow in that kind of environment. Some of us have been hiding behind our success, lack, or image for years. There are some character traits that you never knew were there, and there are others which you have been ignoring for a while, okay? There's some character traits that you can't see in yourself, and we can see others, but we lack to look in the mirror and really see our true selves. We see our beauty, we see where we're going right, we see all the things. And especially for women, I fully understand, because we also beat ourselves up a lot for like our imperfections. But I'm not talking about surface level view. I'm talking about a deep view. I'm talking about an internal view. Just seeing like the things you do subconsciously that you don't even notice. You don't see those things. Other people do. This is why it is crucial that we understand the fullness of each other's story. When I truly know my partner's story, it enables me to have grace for them, even in the midst of a disagreement. When you know what somebody's been through, when you know why somebody is the way they are, and you realize that sometimes it's from a lack of knowledge, they don't know how to do better, they don't know any better, they've never seen any better, it allows you to have grace. It allows you to be like, you know what? maybe I should be a little nicer to that person, you know? Another thing is, as Christians, we're urged to have childlike faith. When there's lack of knowledge, you inevitably have childlike faith because you don't know. So you're not doing anything. You're not trying to hurt nobody. This is just who you are. And until you get that person who gives you constructive criticism and is like, hey, yo, like, there's a little flaw over here, and you keep thinking that it's this, but in reality, it's really this. And ever since I started speaking up, I've been that person, but a lot of people have, like, not liked the fact that I was that person, because all of a sudden I'm pointing out flaws in them that they barely even knew existed. And some people don't like the truth. Some people can't handle the truth. So inevitably, I lost a lot of friends because of the fact that I spoke up. But another thing is, to me, it's like, if you're not a progressive person, I don't want you in my circle. If we're not moving, if we're not growing, if we're not getting better, I don't want you here. You could be over there. I'll support you from a distance. I'll still follow you on social media. But pertaining to us hanging out, talking, doing this, doing that, you can't handle my mouth. So we cannot be friends. And another thing is, I also want friends who are going to give me constructive criticism. If you're not going to give me constructive criticism, why are we here? What are we doing? We're not growing together. We're not being as one. So it's like, to me, it's like a little unnecessary, but that's besides the point. Grace doesn't mean we make excuses for our partner or excuse toxic behavior. Grace allows you to put yourself in their shoes even when you feel like the weight of your shoes is already too much. That says grace is not telling you to be a simp. Grace is telling you to be understanding. That's two very different things. You are a team. Imagine a football team playing against themselves instead of their opposing team. They'll never make it in any league playing like this. Every time you abuse your partner in any way, you are abusing yourself and disrespecting God. Anytime you abuse your partner, your teammate, your boss, your employer, your family members, you are abusing yourself. Wow, that one hit hard because I say a lot of mean things though. Okay, so I need to do better. I definitely need to do better in this area because I definitely have shot a lot of shots right back at myself if I consider all the people who are on my side, my teammates. You then become the barrier that stops the both of you from uprooting whatever is causing confusion between you two. Strive to strengthen your bond because there is power in the duo, as scripture shows us in Ecclesiastes 4:9-12. In this way, you and your partner will be able to say, and the winner is us. After disagreements, and your enemy will have to walk, and your enemy, after disagreements, and your enemy will have to walk away defeated. Defeated. The enemy's going to be defeated when you and your people in your environment are on the same team, because you're all looking for a common goal. Everybody's looking for something. As soon as we have that understanding and that grace for what they're looking for why they're looking for that, and how they got to the point of looking for that, then we can be nicer. We can all be on the same team. And it's all rooted in the person who angers easily. And I'm saying this to myself. Wow, the irony. It's all rooted in the person who angers easily to go out there and ask some questions. Go out there and ask, hey, like, why did we get here? Like, what did I do or what did I do so that we could get here? And then hopefully they allow you to say what they did to you to get you there, and try to just have that communication. Communication is so important. And if you don't get anything from me coming here and doing this every day, please just take away that communication is important. Communication is key. Talk. Even if you feel like you're talking too much, even if you're tired of talking, even if you're getting a headache from all the talking that you're doing, continue to talk, okay? Okay. I love you. It would be unfair not to share. Make sure you send this to somebody, and I will see you tomorrow. Toodles.